Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. Looking at XLM. So XLM does not look too bad at the moment. We have the RSI and the stock RSI down here. Stock RSI is moving into this oversold area, so it may be in store for some momentum back up. The RSI, you can see, is heading down toward the 50 here, but we may get a nice bounce there. The reason I say that is because you do have a bullish cross on the moving averages here. You're in an uptrend. You have the 21 going over the 200. You have the 50 curling up toward that 200. So this is just going to help push your price higher as long as you hold support along these moving averages, which you can see you do. So if you end up losing your 236 at 10, I would expect you to come down here to your 21-day moving average, wherever that may be. You are currently at 10.3. It is at 10.1. 101 here. So if you end up losing this, you may catch that as support, and it's going to keep helping you grind higher on Stellar Lumen. So you may in fact bottom right here at your 236 for a nice little bounce. If you lose the 21 and you wick down through or come down through your 200-day EMA, you do have your 50 curled up here. So you may come down, bounce off of that, and then curl back up. So there is a lot of support down here. That's what I'm trying to get across here. You have your 10 cents at the 236, you have your 21, you have your 200, you have your 382, which will probably end up meeting your 50 at that point at this high 9 cent level. So a lot of support. As long as you hold your 382, I would say you're good for consolidation or maybe even a nice bounce to the upside here, depending on what the RSI, the stock RSI and the regular RSI do down here. If we get a nice curl up here and a nice bounce and a nice support at one of these levels, especially your 21, you're probably going to get a good, decent bounce back to the upside. So that's what I would watch for there on Stellar. Switching over and looking at the Heikin-Ashi really quick. Heikin-Ashi is printing red. So we'll see. I mean, it's got a downtrend at the moment, but it's holding support, and like I said, it's got a lot of support to the downside. So I would just watch the 382 at 9. If you lose this 097 level, then this is going to be your top, and you're going to do something like this, especially after losing all the support of your moving averages. If you come down here and you lose the 50 and the 382 at 9.7, it's going to get extremely bearish on Stellar Lumens here. It's just going to start falling off the table, probably all the way back down. So I would keep an eye on that very closely there. And if you bounce at any point, you can see 11.4 is going to be your next stop here, back up to the top. It's going to be your big price to beat. Break over 11.4. Let's switch over here to the 3-day chart here. Let me go ahead and get this back on here without making this update too long for you guys. Yeah, 11.4 is going to be your price to beat. You break over 11.4. Looks like your next stop is going to be about 12.9. So let me just go ahead and measure this while I can see this on this macro scale here. So from 11.4 about up to this 12.9 is about a 12.5% move. So if you could actually get up here to this 11.4 area here back on the daily chart, let's go ahead and measure that really quick. So if you bounce where you are right now, looking at a potential 11% move and then another 11-12% move up to that 12.9 area. So pretty decent move if you can hold support here, like I said. So just kind of watch those there. I guess I need to measure the downside. And the downside move here, this auto button gets me. Let me fix that really quick. Alright, so if you lose this here and you come down to your 21 and your 200, you can see the numbers there on the screen. And then ultimately your 382 is about a 6% drop. So if you drop 6% down to 9.7 and that 382 and that 50-day EMA do not hold for support, then your 0.5 would be next up for about a 10.5% drop to 9 cents, and then ultimately 8 cents down here for a 15% drop, and then probably so on and so forth to the downside. So yeah, without making it too long, just kind of keep an eye on all those different prices there. Let's really quickly look at the 3-day stock RSI. You can see it is curling down here, but you may be in store for a move like this where it dips down below and bounces. See how it's dipping down below here? The last time it did that here, we had this nice little move spawn in here. So it may be a play that you're at support and you're about to get a nice decent bounce here on XLM here. I forgot what we were looking at. So yeah, I would just watch for the price. Just watch for these downside prices and all this support. If you get a decent bounce and these RSIs and MACD or the RSIs start to curl up, especially if you get a decent bounce on that 3-day chart, you're probably going to have a decent move up on XLM. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. Not financial advice. Thanks for watching, everyone. Peace out.